Greetings everyone, this is your boy T-bearius and I'm back with a brand new video. And today I would like to make a new installment in my t-bearteaches series where I take some things that I think everyone should know but not everyone necessarily does and share them with you. Today I have kind of an unconventional item, but I think it's something that many of you will be able to get some good usage out of, and that is a simple and easy way to make crispy bacon using your oven. Let's get started. Start by selecting a pan large enough to hold the bacon that you intend to cook without overlap. I'm using a metal cookie sheet here. Whatever you choose, it should have some kind of a lip on the outside because there will be a lot of grease coming off the bacon while it cooks, and you want to make sure that the pan that you use has a high enough lip and is deep enough to contain all of that grease so it doesn't run down into your stove. It's also probably important to point out that we'll be cooking at 400 degrees, which will be a little bit hot for something like a glass or a Pyrex dish, so you probably should not use those types of materials for this particular application. If you have any question, a quick Google search about the type of pan that you plan to use should reveal its safe operating temperatures. You see here that I've also lined my pan with some aluminum foil. Now this is not necessary. You can cook the bacon directly on the pan, but lining it with some aluminum foil will aid in cleanup later. So I would recommend that you do that if you have tin foil handy. Lay the bacon out flat in the bottom of the pan in a single layer. Be sure to keep a little space between the pieces, as if the bacon overlaps, it won't cook as evenly. Once the bacon is laid out in the pan, turn the oven on to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Actually, you can do this before you prepare the bacon, but I forgot, so I did it at this stage. Once the oven comes to full temperature, there will usually be some kind of a chime or a light or some other indication to let you know that the oven is now ready to cook. At this point, place the bacon into the oven. I keep my oven rack in the center position, so I would recommend putting the bacon as close as you can to the middle of the oven. Once the bacon is cooking, return in 5 to 10 minute intervals to check the doneness. I prefer my bacon to be a nice even brown and quite crispy. But hopefully, honestly, at this point in your life, you know what bacon looks like. So, I would recommend that you just watch this bacon cook and try to judge when you think it is starting to approach the level of doneness that you prefer. It's also important to note that the bacon will cook a little bit more quickly on its top side than on the bottom where it's in contact with the pan and sitting in the grease. For that reason, I would recommend that when you judge the bacon to be about 75 to 80% done to your liking, that you should take it out for a moment from the oven, not only to get a better read on the doneness, but to take a few minutes to flip it over in the pan to help it cook and brown more evenly on both sides. Once the bacon is turned, place it back into the oven and continue to watch it very, very closely. Bacon by any cooking method will generally start to burn very quickly once it becomes brown, so you won't want to be distracted during this phase and you'll want to watch it very carefully, or you may risk overcooking your bacon. Note at this point as well that the bacon is very, very greasy, which can also make it a little bit difficult to judge its doneness. Again, watch the bacon very closely during these last few minutes, or you may burn it. Once the bacon reaches your desired level of doneness, go ahead and remove it from the oven. Before you eat the bacon, it's a good idea to drain away some of the excess grease. To do this, prepare a serving plate by covering it with 2 to 3 layers of paper towel. Then, place the bacon onto the paper towel. You may be able to remove additional grease from the bacon by blotting with additional paper towel. But if you choose to do this, be very careful. The bacon and the grease will both be very hot, and the grease will soak through the paper towels to your hands. You want to be very careful that you don't burn your hands or fingers attempting to do this if you choose to. And there you have it, crispy bacon cooked in your oven. Wasn't that easy? Alright everyone, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you were able to get something that you can use out of this video today. If you like the channel, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below, especially if you try out this technique, and let me know how it worked out for you. I really appreciate you guys all for watching, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Thank you.